Hello friends, welcome back, and if you are new to our channel, thank you for stopping by. Today it's a beautiful lacy pattern that I am going to share with you. It is a 4-row pattern which needs stitches in the multiple of 12 plus 7 extra stitch plus 2 edge stitch. And in this sample I have cast 33 stitches, 12 into 224 plus 7 extra plus 2 edge stitch. Here I have worked 2 rows of knit, which is not a part of the pattern. Starting off with the first row, the edge stitch is either slipped off or knit. After that we need to work 7 number of knit. This is the first row of the pattern. Once the 7 stitches are done, I am going to work 2 stitches together. So here I am working the 2 stitches together. After that there is a yarn over, then I am going to work 1 knit. Yes. After that again yarn over, and then I am going to slip 2 stitches into the right needle from the right side, and then I am going to work the 2 stitches together. So this is how it is to be worked. So that's complete. Now I am going to repeat the pattern again. 7 number of knit, that's the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth and the 7th. After that I am going to work the 2 stitches together, then yarn over. Let's work a knit, again a yarn over, and then the 2 stitches are slipped into the right needle from the right side of the work, and then we work the 2 stitches together. And now I'm going to work knit. That's the first one, second, 3, that's the 4th knit, 5th, 6th and the 7th, and the edge stitch is going to be a knit. So the first row of the pattern comes to an end. Moving on to the second row of the pattern, the edge stitch is either slipped off or we can purl. It is up to you what you wish to do. After that it is just going to be purl all across till the very last stitch. This is the second row of the pattern. As I told you, this is a beautiful and easy pattern which is a 4-row pattern, and we need stitches in the multiple of 12 plus 7 stitch to adjust the pattern plus 2 extra stitch. Now this I am working the second row of the pattern. Now every stitch we must purl till the very last stitch. So here our second row comes to an end. So our pattern has already started forming. Let's move on to the third row of the pattern. Edge stitch is slipped off or a knit. After that I am going to purl 1. Now here I am going to purl 5. From this point the repeat pattern starts. 5 number of purl. That's the 3rd, the 4th and the 5th. Yarn backwards. I work the 2 stitches together. After that I do a yarn over and I'm going to work 3 stitches, 1, 2 and 3 knit. After that yarn over. Now shifting of the 2 stitches into the right needle, and then again working the 2 stitches together from the back side. Now yarn forward. I work 6 number of purl. That's the 2nd, 3rd, 4th and the 5th. Now again let's repeat. I work 2 number of stitches together, then the yarn over. After that I work 3 stitches, yarn over, shifting of the stitches and then putting it back into the left needle, and those stitches I am going to work together. Yarn forward and I am going to work purl till the very last stitch, till the very last second stitch to be more precise, and the edge stitch is going to be a knit. Let's move on to the fourth row of the pattern. The edge stitch is either slipped off or it is purled, and this fourth row is also very easy. We just need to purl all across. Each and every stitch needs to be purled. We need to purl all the stitches, the extended, the long sort of stitch, that too we need to work. Please don't leave that. So till the very last stitch we are going to purl. So the fourth row is about to come to an end. Once our fourth row is complete, the first set of pattern is done, because as I told you earlier, this is a 4-row pattern. The first set is done. I'm going to repeat the pattern once again. Let us start off with the first row of the pattern. The edge stitch is knit or it is slipped off. After that we need to work 7 number of knit. It's better we count the stitches as we work. 3, 3, 6, 7, yes. After that 2 stitches I'm going to work together, then a yarn over and then a knit. Now again a yarn over, shifting of the 2 stitches into the right needle and putting it back into the left needle and working them together. So that's the thing that we must do. Now again the repeat, 7 number of knit. Once 7 number of stitches are done, I am going to work the 2 stitches together. After that let's do a yarn over and work a knit. Now again a yarn over and shifting of the 2 stitches into the right needle and putting back it into the left needle again and working the 2 stitches together. After that it is going to be 7 number of knit, and the edge stitch is also going to be a knit. So our first row of the pattern has come to an end. Let us move on to the second row of the pattern. It is very easy. The edge stitch is either slipped off or it is purled, and after that we are just going to purl all across. I am repeating the pattern again so that it becomes easy for the beginners to understand the pattern. This is the second row of the pattern that I am working. And if we are a fresher, it is better we count the stitches in the middle or once in a while, so that if any stitches are lost, we can just at least identify that the stitches have decreased or increased. So the second row of the pattern comes to an end. Let's move on to the third row of the pattern. This is how our pattern is looking right now. Now the edge stitch is either slipped off or we can work a knit. After that 1 number of purl. Once that is done, from here starts the repeat pattern. I'm going to work 5 number of purl. That's the second, the third, fourth and the fifth. Once that is done, yarn backwards. Now I'm going to work the 2 stitches together. After that yarn over, I'm going to work 3 stitches, 1, 2 and 3. 3 knit, it's done. Yarn over. Now shifting of the 2 stitches into the right needle, the left needle goes into the 2 stitches and I work the 2 stitches together. So the process is done. Now I'm going to repeat the sequence again. 5 number of purl. From here the repeat has already started. From 5 number of purl, yarn backwards, 2 number of I work the 2 stitches together. After that there is a yarn over and then 3 number of knit. 1, 2, 3. That's done. Now again a yarn over, and now shifting of the 2 stitches into the right needle. The left needle goes into the 2 stitches, and now I work the 2 stitches together, so there is a decrease. After that, yarn forward and I work 6 number of purl, and the edge stitch is going to be a knit. See how nice the pattern is looking. The third row has come to an end. Now moving on to the fourth row of the pattern, the edge stitch is slipped off or it is purled. After that, we just need to purl all across till the very last stitch. So the fourth row of the pattern, we just need to purl all across. The even rows of the pattern just needs to be purled. So here I am working the fourth row of the pattern, which is very easy. Just need to purl all across. The last stitch is also going to be a purl. So the fourth row comes to an end. Now if you look at the pattern, 2 sets of pattern has already been worked, and this is how a pattern looks. This pattern is going to look beautiful in ladies cardigan. Now let's work the pattern again. The first row, the edge stitch is a knit. After that I am working 7 number of knit. Again I am showing the pattern, see, so that it becomes easy. Then I am going to work the 2 stitches together. Now a yarn over, and then I work a knit. Again a yarn over, shifting of the 2 stitches into the right needle. The left needle goes into the 2 stitches. Now I work a knit. So that's what we need to do. After that, again I'm going to start off with the repeat pattern, that is 7 number of knit. Once that is done, 2 stitches we are going to work together. Once that is done, a yarn over, I work a knit, a yarn over, and shifting of the 2 stitches into the right needle. In goes the left needle into the stitches, and we work the 2 stitches together. So finally working the 7 number of knit, and the edge stitch is also going to be a knit. So the first row of the pattern has come to an end. Moving on to the second row of the pattern, the edge stitch is slipped off, or we can purl. After that we just need to purl all across. Now let me repeat once more. This is a 4 row pattern which needs stitches in the multiple of 12 plus 7 extra stitch plus 2 edge stitch for sewing. Here I am working the second row of the pattern, which is just purl. And as I told you earlier, for this pattern the even row pattern needs to be purled only. So here the second row of the pattern is about to end. The edge stitch is also going to be a purl. So the second row has come to an end. This is how our pattern is looking right now. Let's move on to the third row of the pattern. The edge stitch is slipped off, or we can work a knit. After that, yarn forward, a purl, and from now the repeat pattern starts. Purl 5. Once 5 number of purl is done, yarn backwards. We need to work the 2 stitches together. Now yarn over, I'll work 3 number of knit, 1, 2 and 3. Now again a yarn over, and shifting of the 2 stitches needs to be done. Yarn over, shifting of the 2 stitches, in goes the left needle into the stitches, and then work the 2 stitches together. So the repeat has ended there. After that, now repeat pattern starts in the same sequence. 5 number of purl, yarn backwards, 2 stitches together we need to knit. After that a yarn over and then 3 number of knit, 1, 2 and 3. Now a yarn over. Now shifting of the stitches into the right needle, that's the first, this is the second. Now the left needle goes into the 2 stitches and then I work a knit. After that yarn forward and then 6 number of purl. Yarn backwards, a knit. So the third row of the pattern has come to an end. Moving on to the fourth row of the pattern, the edge stitch is slipped off or it is purled, and we just need to purl all across in the fourth row of the pattern. I have shown how to work this pattern thrice, so I think it will be helpful for the beginners as well who want to try this beautiful pattern in their future projects. So here, working the fourth row of the pattern, which was just purl, and the edge stitch is also going to be a purl. So this is how the pattern looks. I hope you all liked it. Do use it in your future projects. If you all are new to our channel, do consider subscribing and stay tuned for more of interesting videos. So till we meet again, it is bye-bye from all of us here at Plants, Crochet, Cooking and more. Bye-bye.